Welcome to the wild and breathtaking landscapes of Alaska. We're about to embark on an adventure through towering mountains, pristine waters, and untamed wilderness. This land of extremes will test your limits and reward you with experiences that will stay with you forever. Today, we're counting down the top 10 must-visit destinations in this incredible state, from the rugged peaks of the Tombstone Mountains to the icy depths of the Arctic Ocean. So pack your gear, grab your compass, and get ready to discover the raw beauty of Alaska. Let's dive in. We're starting our Alaskan adventure in Bristol Bay, a place where the land meets the sea in a spectacular display of raw power. Imagine standing on the banks of a rushing river, the air thick with the smell of salt and pine, hundreds of thousands of sockeye salmon, their scales flashing silver in the sunlight, fight their way upstream. It's a scene of pure instinct, a fight for survival that's been playing out here for centuries. This is Bristol Bay, a remote and unforgiving corner of Alaska that's home to the largest sockeye salmon run on the planet. The sheer abundance of life here is staggering. Bears gather along the riverbanks, their massive paws scooping up salmon with effortless precision. Eagles circle overhead, their piercing cries echoing through the valleys. But Bristol Bay is more than just a wildlife spectacle. It's a testament to the delicate balance of nature, a reminder that our survival is inextricably linked to the health of our planet. The people who live here understand this better than anyone. They've built their lives around the rhythms of the natural world, fishing these waters for generations with a deep respect for the ecosystem that sustains them. Venturing into this remote region is not for the faint of heart. There are no roads, no towns, just miles of untamed wilderness stretching as far as the eye can see. To truly experience Bristol Bay, you need to embrace the spirit of adventure, to push your limits and immerse yourself in the raw beauty of this extraordinary place. Remember, out here, respect for nature is paramount. We are visitors in this wild and unforgiving landscape, and it's our responsibility to tread lightly and preserve its delicate balance for generations to come. We're venturing to Kodiak Island, a place where the wilderness reigns supreme. Picture this. You're trekking through dense forests, the air heavy with the scent of moss and earth. The silence is broken only by the sound of your own breath and the distant call of a raven. Suddenly you round a bend, and there, standing before you, is a creature of immense power and presence. The Kodiak brown bear. This is Kodiak Island, home to the largest brown bears on Earth. These magnificent creatures, some weighing over 1,500 pounds, roam freely in this rugged and unforgiving landscape. To encounter a Kodiak bear in the wild is to experience a primal fear, a humbling reminder of our place in the natural order. But Kodiak is more than just bears. It's a place of breathtaking beauty where towering mountains plunge into the sea and fjords carve deep into the island's interior. Whales breach offshore, their massive bodies dwarfing the fishing boats that ply these waters. Eagles perch on rocky outcrops, their keen eyes scanning the horizon for prey. Exploring Kodiak is not for the timid. This is a land that demands respect, where the elements can change in an instant, and survival is a testament to human resilience. But for those who dare to venture into its wild embrace, Kodiak offers a chance to connect with nature on a primal level, to experience the raw power and beauty of the Alaskan wilderness firsthand. Remember, we are visitors in this land of giants, and it's our responsibility to tread lightly and respect the creatures that call it home. Today we journey deep into the heart of Wrangell-St. Elias National Park, a vast wilderness larger than Switzerland, to conquer the formidable Tombstone Mountains. Picture this. You're surrounded by jagged peaks that pierce the sky, their granite faces etched by centuries of ice and wind. The air is thin and crisp, carrying the faint scent of pine and the distant rumble of falling ice. This is the domain of the wild, where nature's raw power is on full display. The Tombstone Mountains are not for the faint of heart. Their slopes are steep and unforgiving, their summits shrouded in clouds that seem to hold ancient secrets. To climb these peaks is to push your physical and mental limits, to test your mettle against the relentless forces of nature. But the rewards are immeasurable. From the summit of a tombstone peak, you'll witness a panorama of breathtaking beauty. Glaciers carve their way through the valleys below, their icy tongues reaching towards the horizon. Rivers snake through the tundra, their waters reflecting the azure sky. And above it all, eagles soar effortlessly, their wings carrying them on currents of air invisible to the human eye. Exploring this rugged landscape is a true adventure, a chance to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with the primal rhythms of nature. You'll find no marked trails here, no signs to guide your way. Just the raw, untamed beauty of the Alaskan wilderness stretching out before you in all its glory. Remember, out here you're not just a visitor, you're a part of something much larger than yourself. Respect the power of this land and it will reward you with memories that will last a lifetime. Chapter 4. Glen Highway, a ribbon of adventure. Buckle up and hold on tight as we embark on a road trip unlike any other. A journey down the iconic Glen Highway, a ribbon of asphalt that cuts through the heart of Alaska's untamed beauty. Imagine this, you're behind the wheel, the engine humming beneath you like a heartbeat. The road stretches ahead, winding its way through a landscape of towering peaks and shimmering glaciers. The air is crisp and clean, carrying the scent of pine and the distant roar of a waterfall. The Glen Highway is more than just a road, it's a gateway to adventure. Every mile reveals a new vista, a new opportunity to experience the raw power and beauty of the Alaskan wilderness. Pull over at a roadside lookout and gaze in awe at the Matanuska Glacier, its blue ice shimmering like a jewel in the sunlight. Hike through forests where sunlight filters through the canopy, dappling the forest floor in a mosaic of light and shadow. As you journey along this scenic route, keep your eyes peeled for wildlife. Dall sheep cling precariously to rocky cliffs, their white coats blending seamlessly with the snow. Moose wade through marshes, their antlers like crowns against the backdrop of the forest. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a black bear lumbering through the undergrowth. The Glen Highway is a testament to the human spirit, a symbol of our desire to connect with the wild places that still exist in this world. So, roll down the windows, breathe in the fresh air, and let the road lead you on an unforgettable journey through the heart of Alaska. Remember, adventure awaits around every bend, but always be aware of your surroundings and respect the power of this untamed land. Chapter 5. The Kenai Peninsula, playground of the midnight sun. Get ready to explore the Kenai Peninsula, a land where towering mountains cast long shadows over turquoise waters, and the midnight sun paints the sky in hues of gold and crimson. This is a place of dramatic contrasts where glaciers carve their way through dense forests and whales breach offshore while eagles soar overhead. The Kenai Peninsula is an adventurer's paradise. Lace up your hiking boots and set off on a trail that winds through forests of spruce and hemlock, the air thick with the scent of pine needles. Paddle a kayak across a glassy lake, the only sound the gentle splash of your paddle and the calls of loons echoing across the water. Cast a line into a rushing river and feel the thrill as a salmon takes your bait, its powerful body fighting for freedom. But the Kenai Peninsula is more than just a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. It's a place where people live in harmony with nature, where fishing is a way of life and respect for the land runs deep. Visit a local fish market and witness the day's catch being brought in, the air filled with the salty tang of the sea. Listen to the stories of seasoned fishermen, their faces weathered by the wind and sun, their hands calloused from years of hard work. As you explore this remarkable peninsula, take the time to appreciate the delicate balance of nature that exists. Witness the salmon returning to their spawning grounds, their bodies battered but their spirits unbroken. Watch a bald eagle swoop down from the sky and snatch a fish from the water's surface with effortless grace. The Kenai Peninsula is a reminder that adventure can be found in the most unexpected places. So embrace the wild spirit of this land and let it awaken the adventurer within you. Chapter 6. The Arctic Ocean, edge of the world. We're venturing to the edge of the world, to the icy frontier of the Arctic Ocean. Imagine standing on the shore, the wind whipping your hair, the air filled with the hiss and crackle of ice. The sun, a pale disk on the horizon, casts long shadows across the frozen landscape. This is a place of stark beauty, a realm of ice and snow that stretches as far as the eye can see. The Arctic Ocean is a place of extremes. In winter, temperatures can plummet to unimaginable lows and the sun disappears for months on end. But even in the harshest conditions, life finds a way. Polar bears, the apex predators of the Arctic, roam the ice floes, their powerful bodies perfectly adapted to this unforgiving environment. Seals bask on the ice, their sleek forms blending seamlessly with the snow, and beneath the frozen surface, a hidden world teems with life. Exploring the Arctic Ocean is a humbling experience. It's a stark reminder of the power of nature and the resilience of life on Earth, but it's also a stark reminder of the fragility of this ecosystem. Climate change is having a profound impact on the Arctic, causing the ice to melt at an alarming rate. As the ice disappears, so too does the habitat of the creatures that depend on it for survival. Visiting this remote and awe-inspiring region is a privilege, but it also comes with a responsibility. We must all do our part to protect this fragile ecosystem and ensure that future generations have the opportunity to experience the raw beauty of the Arctic Ocean. Chapter 7. Prepare to witness the awesome power of nature at Hubbard Glacier, a colossal river of ice that carves its way through the Alaskan landscape with relentless force. Imagine this. You're standing on the deck of a boat, the air filled with the roar of the glacier as it carves into the sea. Towering walls of ice tinged with shades of blue and green rise up before you, dwarfing everything in sight. The sound is deafening, a primal roar that reverberates through your very core. Hubbard Glacier is a force to be reckoned with. It's one of the largest and most active glaciers in North America, constantly on the move, advancing relentlessly towards the sea. As the glacier grinds its way down the mountain, it carves out valleys, pushes up mountains, and reshapes the landscape with each passing day. Witnessing a carving event is an experience you'll never forget. Huge chunks of ice, some the size of a small car, break free from the glacier's face and crash into the water below with a thunderous roar. The waves generated by these carving events can rock boats hundreds of feet away, a testament to the raw power of this icy giant. But Hubbard Glacier is more than just a spectacle. It's a vital part of the Alaskan ecosystem, providing fresh water to the surrounding rivers and streams and supporting a diverse array of marine life. Seals bask on ice floes at the glacier's edge, while whales breach offshore, their massive bodies dwarfing the boats that ply these waters. Visiting Hubbard Glacier is a humbling experience, a reminder of the awesome power of nature and the importance of protecting these natural wonders for generations to come. Chapter 8. Grab your paddle and prepare for the adventure of a lifetime as we navigate the wild and scenic waterways of Yukon-Charley Rivers National Preserve, a vast wilderness where time seems to stand still. Imagine this. You're paddling down a crystal-clear river. The only sounds the gentle splash of your paddle and the call of a loon echoing across the water. Towering mountains, their peaks shrouded in mist, rise up on either side of you, their slopes cloaked in forests of spruce and aspen. The Yukon-Charley Rivers National Preserve is a paddler's paradise, a network of pristine rivers and streams that wind their way through some of the most remote and breathtaking scenery in Alaska. Whether you're an experienced kayaker or a novice canoer, there's a waterway here to challenge and inspire you. As you paddle through this wilderness, you'll feel a sense of peace and solitude that's hard to find in today's fast-paced world. The only signs of human presence are the occasional fish camp or abandoned cabin, remnants of a time when people lived in harmony with this land. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife. Moose wade in the shallows, their massive antlers like crowns against the backdrop of the forest. Beavers busy themselves building dams, their engineering skills a testament to the power of nature. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a grizzly bear fishing for salmon in a rushing river. The Yukon-Charley Rivers National Preserve is a reminder that some places are best left wild and untouched, a sanctuary for both the creatures that call it home and the adventurous souls who seek solace in its embrace. Chapter 9. Get ready to explore Prince William Sound, a breathtaking labyrinth of islands, fjords and glaciers, where the raw beauty of the Alaskan wilderness collides with the untamed power of the sea. Imagine this. You're gliding through the water on a boat, the air crisp and clean, the scent of salt spray filling your nostrils. Towering mountains, their slopes cloaked in emerald green forests, rise up from the water's edge, their peaks often shrouded in mist. Glaciers, their icy tongues reaching towards the sea, carve their way through the landscape, leaving behind waterfalls that cascade down sheer rock faces. Prince William Sound is a place of incredible biodiversity. Humpback whales breach offshore, their massive bodies dwarfing the boats that ply these waters. Sea otters frolic in kelp forests, their playful antics a delight to behold. Bald eagles soar overhead, their piercing cries echoing across the water, and along the rocky shores harbour seals bask in the sun, their sleek forms blending seamlessly with the seaweed-covered rocks. Exploring Prince William Sound is an adventure for all the senses. Listen to the thunderous roar of a glacier carving into the sea. Feel the spray of the ocean on your face as you kayak through a narrow fjord. Smell the salt air and the scent of pine forests carried on the breeze, and taste the freshest seafood imaginable, caught that day by local fishermen who make their living from these bountiful waters. Prince William Sound is a reminder that nature is both beautiful and powerful, a force to be respected and cherished. So come explore this magical place and discover the wonders that await you. Chapter 10. Today we journey to the top of the world, to Anaktuvuk Pass, a remote village nestled high in the Brooks Range where the traditions of Alaska's indigenous people meet the challenges of a changing world. Imagine this. You're surrounded by a vast expanse of tundra, the rolling hills stretching towards the horizon in every direction. The air is crisp and cold, carrying the scent of lichen and the distant howl of a sled dog. Anaktuvuk Pass is a place where life is intrinsically connected to the land. The Nunavut people, who have called this region home for centuries, have a deep respect for the natural world and a profound understanding of how to survive in this harsh and unforgiving environment. Hunting is not just a pastime here, it's a way of life, a tradition passed down through generations that sustains both body and soul. Visiting Anaktuvuk Pass is a privilege, a chance to experience a way of life that is rapidly disappearing. You'll have the opportunity to learn about the Nunavut culture, their traditions and their beliefs. You'll hear stories of caribou hunts, of long winters spent in sod houses, and of the challenges they face in a world where the climate is changing and the outside world is encroaching on their traditional way of life. But despite the challenges, the people of Anaktuvuk Pass remain resilient, their spirits unbroken. They are a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit and the importance of preserving cultural heritage in a world that is becoming increasingly homogenized. Remember, to visit Anaktuvuk Pass is to step into a different world, a world where time seems to move at a different pace and where the connection between humans and nature is palpable. Respect the traditions of the people, tread lightly on the land and leave only footprints behind. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Alaska's most incredible destinations. We've scaled towering peaks, navigated icy waters, and come face to face with some of the planet's most awe-inspiring wildlife. But more importantly, we've experienced the raw power and beauty of the Alaskan wilderness, a land that challenges and inspires in equal measure. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more adventures. Thanks for watching.